Okay, so for the sake of time, everyone gets back to the room and you start going through stuff. Alex, you'd have kept going through the panel, learn whatever you could have, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, after you start studying stuff, you go to look at like actual data files, and then it basically just turns red on the screen that says access restricted. And you get the feeling as though someone else caught you in there and locked you out.
I believe he takes out the laptop, um, then opens it, goes to, the thing that he opened, the Mirage, and see if he could,
Backdoor
connect,
his way back in.
yeah, backdoor his way back in, to it.
For the sake of time, I'm gonna say no because there was already an out of game roll that I'm honoring.
All right.
Okay.
When I see actually, do you guys point out the plant to me?
Yeah, I probably would have pointed it out after I made the comment of.
I mean, it's on the table, chilling with the jar.
Is this the progenitor or whatever plant leaf? Because Gen specifically even learned Congoan, which is the area that it's native to.
I'm gonna go ahead and say because you took Miss Watanabe's lecture seriously, unlike the rest of these plebs, you would know that that is an Entrop daisy, the original plant that held the progenitor.
Fuck. I mean, I knew they were hidden around here.
Yes.
You also remember when you had your chat with Simmons where he said, "I want you to get my daisy back."
Right. I remember. We need to get that.
That's, what did you call it? The something daisy?
The Entrop daisy.
That's at least a petal of the Entrop daisy. The origin of all of, well, I guess us. He says, looking at Ray.
It would seem so. Just one flower made us all the way we are. It's dangerous.
So this little petal, he picks it up. This little petal.
No, the moment you go, you get your hand slapped.
I slap his hand
hard.
Don't touch that.
What was that for?
Do not touch that.
Kevin,
Like
roll
the moment
humanity.
you even reach towards it, you get slapped.
What?
Kevin, roll a humanity.
That's
we can't stop him. We literally we're not letting him touch it. Like at all.
Okay. Okay, tell me how determined you are to touch it, Kevin, and that'll depend on how I rule this going forward.
I mean, he was just, gonna pick it up because it looks like a normal ass petal. He's not really, saying, "Oh, this is dangerous." No, this is, and I'm very, very interested to pick it up. No, it's like this petal, like picking it up normal.
Yeah, no. If DM wants me to deal you a point of damage, that's how hard Akari is slapping your hand. Like, do not touch that. At all.
It's just a petal.
No, it's not. Are you stupid? Were you listening at all?
No, not really. I wasn't really paying attention to Miss Watanabe.
Then yes, you're stupid. We just told you that was the origin of what made us. Points at the infected people.
I mean, Ray is the only one technically infected.
I was born infected.
You just hear in the background Annika putting some ammo in her guns. Because she's just like, seriously? Like,
it's just, okay. I won't touch it.
Christ, Alex.
We need to contain the petal. Now.
If
Genkari looks around, is there
a jar?
Is there any specifically empty jars?
Yes.
I mean, we could use my contact lenses thing. I always have them with me. If you want to put that in there.
I would say that there'd be like a small plastic box you could throw that pedal in.
Yeah, we're going with the small plastic box then. Again, we'll open up the box, put it like if it's on a desk or something, he'll put the box underneath the desk slightly, and then just use the knife to gently guide the pedal in.
What about the flower?
Oh, was it the entire plant? I thought it was just the pedal.
No, it's just a pedal.
It's just a
I
pedal.
thought it was
just
the
the
plant.
pedal.
Oh my god, sorry. I thought this was the actual daisy.
Well, I mean the daisy is a plant,
I
but
thought
the
a pedal was picked
what
from
we
the
have
plant.
is just one pedal.
My
from
bad,
it, yeah.
no worries.
So scoops that in, seals it, and then I don't know. If like Akari has a backpack, he'll put it in there.
Wait, why are we even bringing this with us if it's dangerous?
It's
This-
evidence.
This place is about to blow up.
It doesn't matter. We have a shit ton of paperwork, and anyway,
I am a bio and chemistry major. If I can get access to this, I might be able to figure out a way to make it useful to us.
and I know pharmaceuticals kind of good. Like I have a knack for it, so could be useful for a cure or something.
We haven't exactly got a mountain of options available to us.
Uh,
So we still don't know how to make my pills, and I'm not sure I'll be getting any more at this point.
yeah, we only have 22 hours to get out of here.
Well, let's get moving, all.
All right, you guys will move towards the exit. For the sake of time, you guys are gonna stop by the room that you could pretty much suss out where the control panel would be. Well, the control module.
All right.
I'm asking if you guys were actually gonna see it out, or if you're just trying to get out the building.
Yeah,
No,
they
we're
yeah,
gonna-
we wanted to see it out.
If Gan had a good amount of reason for us to go there, then I believe we would have all went there.
Specifically, he needs you, which is why he's trying to stop you from murdering yourself in 7 different ways.
So what is this place?
Guys, he looks to Ray and Annika. Would you mind keeping the others occupied for a minute while I explain what this place is?
Yes.
And he'll grab, with much less strength than he's had previous times that he's done this, Kevin, and drag you off to the side. All right. Pretty sure in there is where they're controlling our chips from.
I see.
So I need you to either figure out a way to, I don't know, what's like
Disable it.
Yeah,
disable
or
it.
at least make it so that they're not going to blow our brains up, and then we can just use one of these to blow that shit up so that nobody can in the future. If you can't destroy it yourself.
I could see what I can do. Hopefully it helps you guys. I'll probably try to see if there's any way to,
Think of it this way: if yours turns off, there's no reason for it to start electrocuting your brain.
But that is if it can actually turn off to begin with. But okay, not worrying about me. I'll see where we can get them, so where they're planted, and maybe one day get them surgically removed from our heads, so we don't have to worry about it. Okay. Alexander will play, go in there, see what he what does he see anyways, like once going in there?
Alexander, when you open up the door, you can see the room's been ransacked down to nothing, and there was a small square module in the center that looked like it had a panel that connected to it, and that panel's now been disconnected.
He'll motion to Akari. They ransack the place. I mean, I could probably connect the panel back or hook up my computer.
Maybe Aaron can help you. Just be careful what you tell him. And Akari will stick it. Again, Kari will stick his head back out. Aaron, we need your assistance in here.
Yo. And then he'll just kind of hobble in.
Need you to try and reconnect that panel.
Or help me connect it. Like, I can do it because I'm...
Connect what panel? It's empty hookups.
I thought there was a panel that had just been disconnected.
Oh no, I meant to say the top panel had been removed.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Do I see any way for me to connect my laptop in it then?
This thing is like a USB-C hookup on steroids, so you have no idea how it would hook up to your laptop. Like, it's a whole hookup you've never seen before.
Hey, Aaron, you think you could MacGyver something to get his computer to interface with that?
Fuck it. And then he'll walk over to it. Then you see him basically take the wrench out of his out the back of his tool belt. It was like the only thing left. Then you basically see him look at, all right, you got a panel here. Then he basically just takes the wrench and starts bashing on it till it bends in. Then you see him rip it open. All right, let's see what you got inside. You a dirty bitch, aren't you? And then he starts rifling through the cords.
He's destroying priceless technology.
And then
Akari just puts a comforting hand on his shoulder. It was the enemy's technology.
Technology that could have actually helped us in some way?
It might. And it still might. He's the master at work. Hey, you stay off my boy. Looking at you, Annika. I'm watching you.
A sleeper agent? Who could that ever be? Not Aaron, obviously.
All right. So Aaron starts going through the cables, and then it shocks him. And he goes, "Ooh, you playing real dirty now." Then he starts going further in and basically rewires it, then pulls out what looks like a USB cable. Then basically takes that, chops off the end of another cord, then basically jerry rigs it to where it looks like it could just hook up to your laptop.
Told you.
All right, there you go, WizKid. I wouldn't trust this thing for longer than 30 minutes, though.
Okay. He'll probably, go and connect his laptop to it. What do I see?
You see a panel, and it basically says chip settings, and then the only one that works that says is delay.
Can he set perhaps up a code which will set it to repeat that setting as much as possible?
In theory, he could. Just roll an interface, Kevin.
Now might be a time for some luck, my boy.
I went to luck. I rolled a 22.
Alright, you get the feeling that basically from your laptop you can now emit a pulse delay that'll work 6 times. So anyone within like a 10-foot radius of your laptop, so long as you can press that button, will basically be saved from chip fuckery.
I see. I'll motion Kari to me. This is gonna allow me to be able to delay the chip 6 times. Maybe 10 meters away from me, like from the laptop.
I mean, if we can get access to the school's systems, maybe we could amplify that signal and delay it for everyone. But if nothing else, that's 6 times that you can just say, "Go fuck yourself, people," and turn off the chips for a little.
Okay, sure. I'm telling you this just in case, if anything ever happens to me, you at least know.
Alright, how do we do it?
If there's any accident with me, or like if I'm not even remotely close to the computer, I want you to, at least go to it. Because
Trust me, if you go anywhere without this computer, I'm picking it up and going with you.
okay, the password to the computer is screw
Stop
you,
looking at
Dad.
my journal?
No, it's screw you, Dad.
That's an interesting one too. Screw you, Dad. Got it.
Yeah, all capital letters.
That's like the E3 or something.
Alright, so you guys basically prepare like your safe box thing. And as you leave, you make your way to the elevator, and this one looks locked up. It's seeming like it's gonna need a strength check to open it.
Ray steps up.
First, again, cracks his knuckles and then steps forward and is like, "Oh wait, Ray."
I got it, no worries. I got 3 doors.
I'll help you, Ray, as the best of my abilities.
On my sheet, I have a crowbar. Do you guys recall where I got it from?
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah,
else
I
got
believe
rebar.
that.
It was on floor
Yeah,
2
you got
when
it
you guys
from
were doing the
the-
laser puzzle.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Then I'll place it on the lock and try to pry. Any bonus for using it?
Alright. Because you have a crowbar +2.
Okay, thanks. Do I get help from Alex in this case?
Do I also roll?
you can make it a +4 in total.
Cool. I rolled,
Yeah.
and will do my best to push on the bar.
You'll be able to break the lock, and then like all of you basically working to heave the metal gate in front of the elevator to the side are able to open it just enough for you to get everyone up there.
Is it just a shaft? Or is
No,
there-
it's an elevator. That goes straight up.
Okay. I open the doors, and I wave to the others to come into the
Annika
elevator.
takes Ray a little further in and holds his hand away from the doors of the elevator.
The
I'll try-
PTSD is already setting in.
Yes.
Ray acquires fear of elevator doors.
Yeah. Yep.
Again, not knowing what the fuck they're afraid of the elevator for, just steps in.
I'll probably be helping, drag Gen's body to the elevator.
Is Sakura becoming conscious yet?
Not yet.
Okay, cool.
I believe Martin and everybody else would have gotten by then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone's gotten in the elevator and goes up. Sorry, I'm not trying to rush, but we are starting to run a little low on time.
No worries.
All right, you guys will start making your way up before it goes up. Dom, we'll smash cut back to you real quick. So, this is gonna be after a good bit of it, and you're sitting at a table basically far away, where you can see the school off in the distance on the hill. Then another figure wearing a white suit sits down next to you. Well, Warren, how are you feeling?
Feeling mixed, I suppose. We've gotten quite a lot of good data, but there have been some complications.
Well, no experiment ever goes flawlessly.
True enough, and this one has gone better than most.
Do you think they're still believing that lie?
Of course they are. It's been injected deep into the system.
I will say I am rather glad that you stayed on my team after everything fell apart in 1998.
I did warn that Raccoon City was a bit tumultuous, to say the least. But I'm glad you finally decided to start my Mirage.
Well, to be fair, your Mirage was the best lead that we had to kickstart Neo Umbrella.
I live to serve and to experiment.
At this point, the camera will shift, and obviously it's been Simmons at the other end of the table this whole time. So, how well do you think the constructs are doing on deceiving them?
Well, I haven't seen any hint of realization. True realization, that is. But I imagine there's some faults that have bled in. No system is perfect. But I must say, this one is doing quite well. There have been far many more blunders on the subject's end than I expected.
Well, we are approaching the 0 hour.
Indeed, the critical mass is approaching.
You have C ready?
Just about. I have a few vials I'm going to be sending off for initial beta phase.
I need you to up your timetable on the physical samples, but do still get the field data here.
How come you're going to pull me away now? You know how much fun I have here.
Yes, but some of us have to actually keep appearances up if we're to stay hidden. So I have my NATO meeting in a few hours. I suppose you'll have another couple days with this before it's all on fire.
Very well, you'll see the samples in 2. Fine. 1.
I always appreciated your punctuality.
Well,
I'll see you when you get out.
I'm going to miss this place.
Yes, but all synthetic environments outgrow their worth.
Oh, come now. Just because they outgrow themselves doesn't mean we can't build a better one.
True, but you must say goodbye to the one that exists.
I'll be looking forward to the new iteration and the new subjects.
And then we'll cut to the elevator basically coming up in the junkyard where all of you come out, and you can pretty much see Ivo and everyone else that didn't go with you running up to it.
Constructs.
Yep.
Okay, I'll rush out from the elevator to meet with the others.
Genkari is going to purposefully try and raise his voice a few pitches. Yeah, Gen took a nasty beating.
It's true.
Basically performing as Akari.
If how far is this junkyard from the gate? Or from like
you'd be able to get back to the school within an hour.
Annika will kind of like, because it was dark-ish down there, she'll kind of blink and she'll be like, I swear I saw his arm go through the gate. And she shakes her head. I don't think we should go back to the school.
I will look at Martin and everyone. Senora, I would normally agree, but they need the help. See?
Yeah, but
There's a lot of things going on, Ivo. How did you guys get here?
How did you know?
Oh. Mother Gracia's surveillance team spotted you guys.
makes
We
sense.
just got out.
Gen puts a hand on Kevin, or sorry, yeah, Akari puts a hand on Kevin's shoulder. It's fine. We already know they've got cameras everywhere. They probably saw the elevator prepping.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just a little worn out. Sorry.
Look, we need to get to the infirmary first and at least get medical attention to our friends. We can't keep carrying them around. Who knows what dangers can come?
I am not going anywhere near the infirmary. Or that woman, Annika says.
Let's just get them there, then help them. Then we can, figure something out.
We're not going to the infirmary. No one here is going to the infirmary. Well, we can grab some first aid kits. They have those generally around the school. But we cannot go to the infirmary. And none of us to leave the group. Period.
Everyone, roll me a 1d10.
God damn it.
I rolled a 1.
4.
Annika, what did you get?
5.
5.
All right.
Should have asked the fun
As you
quiz
guys-
allow for this.
As you guys start walking, Ray, something feels off about the air to you. As though, like, you can't really fathom just what's completely wrong. And then, as you're getting everyone into the room, well, you're getting them out the junkyard and closer to the school. You get back within the early parts of the school. Roll me an awareness notice.
Okay, awareness roll with combat awareness.
Yep.
Any bonuses?
No bonus.
Oof.
Rip.
Oof, that's one.
Oof, and that is a fumble.
Why now? Why of all times you have to fail me roll 20?
Stress.
Why?
If only I could roll the 10.
Oh, Dominic, can you please roll me an interface real quick?
You want me to roll this privately or publicly?
You can roll it privately.
Okay.
That glee is worrisome.
I don't like
With the extra little bit?
Yeah, you can
Okay,
do that.
41.
41. Nice. So as you guys get back to the school, Ray, you get that feeling that something's off. Then each and everyone in the party starts to have a migraine. And then everyone just starts to collapse.
The
Ray,
moment I feel any pain in my head, I'm reaching for his computer.
computer.
Before you're able to reach the computer, you all collapse. Ray, before you pass out, you fall in a way where you can see up, and on the roof of one of the structures you can see a figure.
This motherfucker.
I will stare at the figure defiantly, trying to stay up, but then drop.
And then you collapse, and then everyone but Aaron's on the ground. He's just going, "What the fuck?" And then we will take a break right there.
Oh my god.
We couldn't trust him.